Hello, welcome back to Roadcraft. I'm HeadX, and this is HeadX Roadworks. Joined in with our special guest, Sergey. Say hello, Sergey. All right. What?
Can you hear me? How am I?
Yeah, I've got you. I can hear you. The next part of this road. That's right. Yeah. I think we've got everything where we can get all the way up to that next section of road just fine, don't we?
Yeah, there is a soft patch down on the bottom here where I'm at right now. We might need some patching at some point. There's a convoy going through it.
Yeah, it looks like we got a lot more trees to hack out of here.
Yeah.
So, let me locate some of our tree hacking materials. I got the stump grinder to head down there with. If you want to grab your harvester.
Yeah, anyway. That's where I would. Okay, so we're doing this road right by this headquarters, right?
Yeah, like if we follow us all the way around, because it's part of the same route. That's a fine looking bridge. There's a good spot for it too. Just thinking though, we might want to bring the Zix out to load the asphalter and the roller on. Not exactly a friendly.
I'm gonna work on the forwarder next. I'm gonna need one of those.
Yeah. Game crashed? Oh, that sucks. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Make this just off the end. Try to aim my ramp so it'll fold down right at the end of this. Should make it easier. To get the asphalt on there. Alright.
See if it crashes again, I suppose. Wish it despawns my vehicles. So
Yeah.
I have to go do it again.
Tried positioning the Zix right off the end of our paved road so that hopefully it'll be a little easier to get this asphalt or up the ramps.
Oh. Give you a little push and drive by.
Of course, this one being a little bit bigger, I don't know if it'll fit on there real well right behind the roller either. Ooh, barely. I think the ramps are going to hug that one. Oh, yeah. Got everything held in place there.
Hopefully they don't stop twisting as you drive. Come on, you got it.
Like a lot of wheel spin going on there. Alright. Now we need a dozer. Oh, I want to see something while I'm in here.
Can you on your forward as well?
Yes.
If I crash again, it would be useful if we don't lose the logs on that thing.
Ah, there it is. See, before I, even though I had the rebuild edition, it didn't download the DLC when it downloaded the game. So I kept looking at the Invictus going, how come I can't get that? Well, I figured it out today, so now I got it. Okay. Do. Anyhow. Deploy that guy. Come on. Give me the garage. There it is. Forder.
Don't put it in motion, please.
Bloop, right in the drink. Yeah. It's not too bad for speed, but it's just not very nimble, is it?
It has really good claw though. I'm about buying one of those. For life. Are you gonna drive it on? I'm gonna get the dozer now.
Feel like a drunk man driving this thing around here with the slow steering.
Start making those turns early.
Yep. And make sure you slow down for him. But that one is not gonna make it.
Start chipping some trees down.
Swing that crane out of the way. Like a glove.
Cute. I bought one of those too. Those things are awesome.
Yeah. It pretty much drives through everything. Nah, these little short guys, I'll just run them right over and get them out of the way. They're gonna die anyhow. Once we start putting the road in. No point in looking at them.
That one you aiming at is a good tree. When I'm passing by, I'll cut that down. It has a radio in it, huh?
Yeah, there's no key in my ignition though. Must have bypassed it. Listen to some zing beats while I'm in here. See if I can reach it. Oh no, that's way out there. Yeah, I'm not reaching that thing. It's kind of helpful to have the stumps removed in between too, so you don't got to worry about running into them as you back up to that thing.
Yep.
You're driving back and forth.
Stumps out of the way is always good. To get this one too?
Yeah, it's right on the edge of the road. That way, if there's any drunk driving while we're laying sand and asphalt, we're clear. Oh, that's what we still need down here. Speaking of
what?
laying sand, the Aramatsu.
Yeah, good point.
How is that not out here? Oh, we must have had yours out the last time or something.
Sure.
I'm going, I know I didn't put that away. but it must have been yours.
I think what those are.
That's quite the view from inside of this thing. Dump a little sand here in this squishy spot. Come back and flatten it out.
Three stumps, I think.
Yeah, looks like the one big one you just did and two littler ones. Ooh. Are we getting all squirrely on the bridge?
Oh, you flattened the thing.
Yeah.
whole bunch of old stumps around too here.
All right, I'm going to be heading back that way here real quick.
All right, give me time. No, my way.
Not a big fan of their merging mode, having that blade all the way up in the air. I'll go to manual and drop it.
Yeah, the problem is when you're in manual, it puts you in low, and you cannot take it off.
Yeah.
And the thing is not as squirrely in low, even with the blade fully up. So usually before the bump, I pop it into low in marching mode, and then take it off in the straight.
All right. Everybody's back and ready for duty.
Cut it right here. It was gonna tip me over.
Yeah, sometimes after you've cut a few of them, it gets the arm sticking out way far. So then you got to pull it back into you.
Yeah, I usually do almost after every cut, but sometimes the things the tree's too heavy, and then it just does this. Where it starts going down. I'll grab it forward and get that.
Okay.
Very inconvenient place, but tipped me over yesterday, so it's gonna go.
Hey, Psycho Kid, what's going on? kind of eyeballing some routes here, possible routes to take that. When we pick that generator up that we have to take to the dam.
Hmm.
Nothing but work, huh? Work, work, and more work.
Logs are so early today.
Need to edit your video and put it on YouTube? Yeah.
Thought there was a mission to do a whole bunch of logs. Probably gonna have enough here after this tree cutting.
Yeah, it's like a fisherman or something.
Yep.
Bring logs for the construction of the private dam.
How many?
20 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 13 gonna be in the forwarder here in a minute.
All right.
I think. Close to it.
Oh, and by the time we're done here, we'll probably have 20 of them in there. Where's that? That drops off somewhere in the clouds. But easily gotten to if we go the long way around. Like after we finish cutting these out, we can come around and come back up over the dam. And then head south on that road.
Yeah, well, we might want to take a trip after that and drop it off. Or leave them on the forwarder just in case there is bridges we need to build, and it's going to be just an easy mode.
Right.
Got all the logs here. Let me get that loose log over there.
Oh yeah, the route to this guy's place loaded with tree stumps. I had the Malamute already over here, right where it's all got to go. So I'm like, all right, let me take a drive down there to clear the clouds out. And yeah, the route's pretty easy to get there, but it's loaded with tree stumps.
Well, we got a mulcher, so.
Yep. Ah, there's another stump there that I missed. Hey, Adam.
turning this thing is like, oh shit.
We might not be able to just jam them in there anymore. Yeah, I think we've hit our jamming point. That one tried to go up in the middle of them and got stuck. So it's still sticking out the back.
Alright, well, stop dropping them next to this thing, and
Yeah.
I'll keep on jumping between forward and the stumper, and I'll get them loaded while we're doing this. Reach this tree, I can't.
Played multiplayer last night in Farm Sim with Right Family Gaming. Couldn't get into your music. Oh, you couldn't get your intro music to shut up? That's kind of funny. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? Pretty good. You guys gonna deforest the countryside? Just the roadside. It's going pretty good over here, Lisa. I can't complain. Had a good day at work. Went pretty smooth. Nobody made me mad. I don't do well with stupid people, and well, usually the guys at work are stupid people. They left me alone today.
For the stump of the tree you just cut, and I can't find it. Oh.
Stupid Panola to leave me alone. I know some of it's just... Some of it's just me, you know. I have my own quirks. So I can't really blame them for everything that irritates me. Sometimes there's no cure for stupid. This is true.
Run away.
Well, that one just fell over. I had to process that one where it's at. It's just too big for the harvester to hang on to. Hey, and that one was a disappearing tree.
Oh, the one you couldn't hang on to?
No, the one I couldn't hang on to was laying there. There was a pine right next to it. I grabbed that and it just disappeared. I cut it and then it disappeared. Hey, Brady, how you doing? Which map is this? This is Deluge. I see daylight.
All right.
Have to remove the stump for enough sand to cover it up. Oh, we got toys for the stumps.
Which one away from me? Hey, there is a daylight. Look at that.
Yeah. Use a log bridge over the stump. Lord knows we've got enough of them. How far away from the garage is up there? Oh, we got everything out here. Gonna go for the night, Lisa? Gotta make dinner? Alright, we'll talk to you later.
Probably should grab that one tree over there.
That one to my right.
Yeah. Just snag it. You left, I suppose. So.
Oh, talk about that pine?
Yeah. I'll grab it.
Never found the video of building the road over the river. Yeah, I don't even know who it was that did it. I know Zing did a small one last night. If you watch Zing's live stream from last night, he did one where he was going after one of the toy cars. He just dumped a bunch of sand through the river to get out there.
Birch right behind the forest. This one is out of the way, right?
Yeah. Do you think they'll quit building consoles and just stream them? Microsoft's already doing that since they don't make much money off consoles. I think they're going to have to do some. The console companies are going to have to do something at some point in time just to bring their costs down, because it's getting so ridiculous. You might as well have a full-fledged PC in order to do anything anymore. Hey, Steve. Sorry I had you on in the background. We're finishing the toy and barrel collection in Sunken. Off to bed now? Alright. You have a good evening, Steve. Steve? Steve. Words.
It's words.
Well, that's interesting.
What?
I was gonna let the AI do the first pass with the sand, but I got into the box and it never came up and said anything about
Oh, fold the ramps right next to it.
Oh, okay.
Usually when you have crane and a crane motor or something like that close to the things, it bugs out like that.
Now let me try backing out and coming back in again. Nope. Interesting. We don't have something still sitting in the path, do we? Did we miss a stump?
Well, maybe I'm in the path, and that's why the thing is not letting you do it.
Maybe.
Let me drive this thing out of here.
Still nothing. Alright, let me try completely moving the Zix out of the way.
Alright, I'm gonna go have a quick smoke while you play with it. Be right back.
Oh, I know why. I got the wrong thing tracked, that's why. Build road. That one. Nope. Well, let's drive down the middle and see if we run into any stumps that maybe got missed. Start from the opposite end. Log there. Alright, well, I'm not going to do it, so we're going to do it. Oh, too far from the quarry. Sand quarries. How do we activate this one? What's it take to activate? 4, and we don't have any fuel. However, that's what we have this guy for. Maybe that's why it won't do it, is because there's no sand over there.
Well, there is. Well, we can activate the quarry,
which requires 4 fuel, and we don't have any. But I have my mobile quarry that I'm going to bring over and park in that one. So I just have to park it on sand, and that should do the job.
Yes, sir. So AI never worked for you?
No, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe that might be wise, because in order for it to be able to pour sand, there's got to be sand available. Let there be a mod to refill sand anywhere on the map? Maybe. Alright. We have sand sanding. I don't know if it's going to be close enough to...
That's pretty decent radius.
Yeah, I'm still not...
Yeah.
Still not getting the refill sand option. Oh, heck, I'm in the zone.
Is your scoop all the way down? Or whatever, the back of the thing?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's got sand pouring out in all directions.
No, I mean on the bowhead. Is the back of the truck all the way down?
Oh yeah, it's all the way down. Bring it closer to where you're working to extend it. I'm not sure why we're not getting anything here. I mean, I'm parked right next to it now. Hmm. Got a bug? Quite possibly.
It's not. Let's see the coordinate. I don't see the what his face is activated. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, I'm getting an option, dude.
Yeah. Maybe I just had to maybe just repositioning it did it. I don't know.
I get an option.
Alright. Well, now let's see if it gives us the option for the AI or not.
It's not covered in the whole route, so I'm not sure if that's the reason. It might not let us do.
Yeah. Yeah, it still don't give it to us. Like I said, if that's the reason, we're just going to be SOL on that one.
Let's see if there's sand on the other side of this thing. I'll park my sand quarter on the other side.
Otherwise, I can bring the other big truck out, and we'll do like we did going up that other road in Sunken. Just use it to run back and forth.
Yeah, give me a second, see if there's a courier on the other side of this thing. Or if there's a way to mark the sand there. Probably. Get mine out and see what
Yeah, because oddly enough, I am still not getting the option to refill sand.
oh boy. You want to restart your game?
Might have to. Or you at least back out to the menu and come back in.
Yeah, because I don't think there's any on my gear except the tree cutter, which we don't need no more.
Right. All right, give me a minute and I'll be right back.
All right, just post the code again, though.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. A little technical difficulty. Just make her reload everything and try all over again. Nope, still no refill sand option. Well, I probably got to go over and turn the other vehicle back on, so hang on. Activate scalper. Okay, code's posted. Hold on, it's going to be different because I hit the wrong button. Alright, now let's see what happens. Hey, refill sand. And there's my open road request. Is everything okay? Well, had some technical difficulties. A little bit of a bug. I'm not altogether sure what the AI is doing right now. It's usually a lot smoother than that. Saw gibberish in general and I came for a welfare check. Well, now we gotta, once it gets to the end of the route, I'll have to take it all the way back, and it's just about at the end of the route.
I don't think it's pouring sand, dude.
No, it used up what was there. It's just gotta get to the end of the route.
Let me get my Zixons.
Because it got out of the quarry. so it wasn't able to refill it again as it went. So I'm going to have to take it all the way back to the other end, refill it, and then bring it back and let it do it again.
This, yeah, I'm bringing my quarry over. Let's see if I can find a spot close to this other side. That thing fits in the bridge.
I got mine across the bridge.
Yep.
Is Sam still chipmunk hunting? No, Sam is sleeping right now.
Better than chipmunk hunting.
Yeah, he's at least quieter that way. I think it was after the mole that we have outside at the shop today because he was digging outside. Can't have him digging out there, otherwise the boss man's gonna not let him come in if he's digging holes. This is the first time I've seen the AI do the floppy thing there. Hey, he made it all the way through. Finding any sand that you can park that thing on?
No, looking. I thought that patch by the river will do, but no.
No.
Turning this thing is a challenge.
Alright, well that's there. I'm going to jump into the garage and grab my other big dump truck. And we'll do like we did on that other road.
Come on, Zix, you can do this.
There it is. Whoa!
Yeah, put that in a drink. See if there's something before the bridge.
Look, unable to pour sand here. I don't know. It's doing a pretty good job pouring it as I drive.
I wonder if this is close enough. I don't know if the second one will work.
All right, good night, Rio. Don't crash. These deluge roads are no joke. That's why they need us out here to build new ones. So, flatten that out a little bit first. Nope, not that one. Wrong truck. That truck.
Getting a bowhead now.
Much bigger project than the previous maps. Oh, a lot bigger. I think the first 4 maps were all just kind of like, here's the general idea of it, get used to it, and then they hit you with the hardcore. course, if we do this right, who knows? Maybe there's enough sand here where we won't need to necessarily pour a second lane of sand all the way. Seems to still be spreading out pretty good.
Yeah, I usually put, if I'm not using bow head, I usually only do one line. And then just do side, side, and then the middle, and then kind of flip that up from there. But we got the second bow head out here now.
One more pass down this side, then we'll run down the middle. Well, it might be good. Yeah, that widened it out pretty good. Trying to smooth that transition to that side road there.
No, I'm just waiting for you to start your work.
right. Slippery ground, and with the slope, it might be a lot of fun getting that off of there.
Got it.
Before I get in there, because I like to spread this in low because it does a better job. I can't go in the low in the box.
You want me to start flattening behind you, or wait until you're done?
Yeah, you can. Ah, I hit the dang button. Get out of there. I didn't have my L1 button pressed when I hit the X button, so it brought me into the road request.
Because after this mission, we'll have the top fuel for the quarry.
Yeah. I see getting that quarry open will definitely be an important thing, because I mean it's got a lot bigger radius than what the mobile quarry does.
Look at this beautiful bump you got ahead of you.
Yeah.
We'll be able to get some air on that one for sure.
Bring a couple of scouts across there and see which one gets the best.
Pretty sure you can get some air in 6.
Now, in real life, the M1070 Super Hat that the Dairy Longhorn is modeled after. Okay, keep in mind this truck weighs 114,000 pounds, no trailer, empty. Tractor only. I had the entire thing off the ground. I hit a hill, and it tops out at 47 miles an hour. But there was a dip with a hill right behind it, and I hit that thing at full speed, launched that truck off the ground, and when it came back down, you could see the impact marks from where all 8 wheels hit the ground.
No, these things can fly, huh?
Uh-huh. It's amazing the things that I've done in military vehicles that you wouldn't think the least bit possible. I figure I'm gonna have to run down this one side again anyhow, so I might as well let it complete the middle section and say that we're done, so then when I have to go back over it again, I haven't already done it once. Come on. You can do it.
Let's get it.
Of course, when I redid the code, I forgot to reset my phone, so I gotta do that when we get to the end here so I can see chat. Because it doesn't always pop up correctly on my TV screen.
Adam was just asking if you had a Duke of Hazards on board when you got the truck airborne.
That would have been nice. I also got to, we had to load one up on the back of the trailer to take it down to the main base to get done. And you couldn't just, we tried, it was so underpowered because of what was wrong with it, to just try to roll up the ramps slow, it wouldn't do it. So I was the only one willing to take that thing and go back it up and come at it at full speed and hit them ramps full speed. Just jumped it right up the trailer ramps out of the freaking truck bed. That was a lot of fun. Come on, get all the way up there.
Have to fold the wings to
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Just wants to fall down the side.
I was gonna say, drink again. Got 0 tokens. Did you get tokens for this?
I don't know.
Got 0 tokens.
Hey, how come my beacons aren't going? I noticed if you use the pike, when you're hauling something on there, the beacons are going on that. I spotted that
Because
one day. I was like, that's cool.
yeah, one of the cranes has the beacons too. I think maybe not giving you the tokens or us the tokens because we're gonna send the vehicles over this.
That could be.
I don't know, these semis. Semi type road. Your whole shoulder here, huh? Look at that.
Yeah, I kind of transitioned down to that muddy road on the side. Because I didn't want to be coming off of that onto a great big freaking hill. It's still going to be a bit of a climb, but...
Okay. So it's working.
That should be good for that.
No.
Hey, we make some darn fine looking roads if I do say so myself.
That's right. Amazing when you can do it for little steps.
I don't know why the road commission makes it look so hard.
Or it takes so long.
Yeah.
Took us an hour.
We didn't even have to put a flag man out there.
It'd be cool if you could do it out there in the game. Just take the day in the rain, looking miserable.
Standing there holding a sign that says stop and go.
guess send them. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Might want to make sure we got the dump truck out of the way.
Yeah, I'll move.
All right.
Oh my god, that thing just jumped when I got into it.
Did it really?
Oh yeah, still half of the sand over here. Come on, dude.
That's not the
Remember
one.
about
Plot
Raider
route.
and see if I can clean it up.
And this first piece of road, that was a long piece of road.
So it actually came out better than I thought it would.
Are we going to spectate AI? I always spectate
Abs-
the first or second truck.
Absolutely. Send out of the way just in case. Yeah, okay.
Where's the ending point for this? Okay, up there. No, let's back that one out. All right, ready to rock?
What happens? There you go. Go. Long road, dude.
What do you call them? Bricks?
Those are Varons. First one is a Varon, second one is a mule. Didn't have to do shit. We could have just put a little sand down and call it done.
Yeah.
All-wheel drive vehicles. Yeah, there's only two in the convoy, both of them all-wheel.
I think they should have used both Vorons.
Send them for water over there, they probably made it already. 20 pieces of equipment over there.
Uh huh. got sand showing through the middle of our road.
Yeah, I know. That's when you were driving the leaky truck.
Yeah,
That's
probably
what
poured
was
it all over the place. At least we know there's asphalt underneath there. Yeah, I'd say if any of them are going to struggle, it's going to be the mule. I mean, he's almost following my route to a T. None of this weird veering on and off crap. And
Jinx would do. Jump off the bridge in a second.
sure be nice to know what they're saying.
They've done it on purpose. It's regions of the world not actually saying anything. Sound like something. Quarter of the map paved.
Yeah.
Dots on the final approach there from flip to exactly where they're going. He's still backing up.
Yeah. Dude, couldn't have made that any easier.
And he hit the wall. Hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, all they had to do was keep the wheels turned the way they were and straight in.
It looks like we need to deliver the broken components from the pumping station to the machine yard so they can be fixed. And that means building a road south of Sandwing.
Alright, you want to talk to that quarry?
Yeah.
Got 8 tokens too.
Yeah, now that we got some fuel.
Alright. Effective now.
Alright. That. And that gives us a good range on there too.
Yep.
And there's another sand pit right on the other side of the dam.
Yep. You want me to run down the log thing to the dude?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We're gonna need to bring the stump grinder over there because of all the stumps. So, where's the stump grinder parked at?
It was down below.
Okay, I see it.
Hope I can make a U-turn before the new wave of the trucks comes over.
Yeah,
It takes 4 or 5 minutes here.
First guy's crossing the bridge right now. I think they're running them one at a time. There's a pretty big gap in between them. Yeah.
Wait, I suppose.
So after he goes by, I'll take the Zix over and we'll put the stump grinder on the Zix because that's going to be a long, slow drive. This guy ain't even hauling anything.
Yeah, you didn't go for water, right? You went all the way around for that, right?
Yeah. About to run this dude over.
Count the logs here.
Of course, I mean, this guy's not really that slow of a vehicle.
Probably right about the same speed as my four-wheeler. That thing is loaded. So. It would be hilarious if there was 19 logs in here.
Yeah, you're just finished crossing the dam.
Yeah, I know, this thing is slow as molasses fully loaded, so.
Holy cow. The Zix is just struggling getting up this hill. Might have been better off to just drive the thing over there.
Big puddle deep, by the way. Where you went on the.
I don't recall one, but I mean the Lynx was like right, or the Malamute was parked right there, so it's not like I had to go that far.
Well, wish me luck. Just drink right now.
Well, that hole's going to have to get filled in.
Got rocks over here, so. This is gonna be a good mess.
Well, I would not have thought the Zix would be so slow. What am I hauling? I'm hauling the mulcher. If I could ever get some grip on the ground and get up this hill. Holy cow. Yeah, the stump mulcher.
Quite an adventure to go around this
And he's
road.
taking the generator. He's taking some logs over to this guy. Oh, hang on. Had to go in and set my
There's more
parking
water.
brake.
Nearly tipped over.
Don't do that.
It's
That's a lot of logs to pick up.
it's a heart attack. I'm gonna go around this field.
I don't know. You might have been all right going through the puddle. The Zix has been struggling so bad through the whole thing. Seems to be doing it okay. I mean, comparatively.
I don't want to tempt the hills, so I'll wait for you to bring the wheelchair over. If I can take it easy here.
You remember falling through the ice on Snow Runner once and spent an hour inching forward? Alright, decided to give up on the Zix hauling this thing any further. It wound itself right to a screeching halt. And having to go around this rock fall.
Good luck, and that's if you're on the free around that rock wall. Take it easy there, but water runoff after that is nothing to say.
Yeah, faster to drive it.
Alright, see if we can go around that hill and get the stumps.
Probably faster. I'd say it really is faster. I mean, holy cow, this thing moves right along. Can't tell if it's doing anything or not. Every so often you get where you don't get the sound.
I think I got that. You know, you can tip the mulcher up and down the blade.
Oh, can you?
itself. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Haha. That's useful information. I didn't know that.
So heavily loaded, the wheels coming off the ground. Like a rock on the ground. Can you get the one to your left?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just got to back out of that little crevice in the ground.
Send it.
I mean, I hope he uses some of this to cut into some timber to fix his roof.
I think he was planning to build a dam.
Trophy earned. Damn, son. Oh, look, and a bridge, per se, across the water.
Well, I'll be. That son of a gun's dam works. Aren't you glad we took the time to help him?
No. But
Right now, I'm curious. The spot I filled in. All right. So I guess it's a matter of which way is the water flowing that the dam is one side higher than the other kind of thing. All right. Well, what do we say we get this generator and we'll get that delivered and call it a stream after that?
all right.
So, bring the generator. Track it. The generator's not far from our other garage. It's at the
I do
machine
have a way
shop.
to make it across, though.
Yeah, actually. So
Through
many
that
bridges
water.
to build here. Where the heck is that garage?
Yeah,
Steel
this way.
beams factory. Machine yard.
It's to the west of machine.
Ah, there it is.
There are two pieces in there too. And I don't know, there's just one piece to run.
Yeah, it's just the one. But we're So we gotta have. Why do I only have the rusty mule? Where's my other mule? Oh, hold on.
What?
There it is. I was on the wrong menu setting. I'm just trying to debate if I should use the mule for that or use the bigger truck and then drive the crane along behind it.
Well, I can drive the crane or the bigger truck, whatever. It's the problem, of course, is the what are we gonna do for the for crossing? And going for the mod where we build the bridge is probably tough.
I think the crane would still do it. Not. Oh, I wonder if the generator would fit in the back of that.
What in the back of what?
Um,
Wheel?
no, I've got this Epic LT 200.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
a
that thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the crane
This
that it
thing
has
doesn't.
is useless because it's a grabber crane, so it wouldn't pick the generator up, but it'll.
No, I'll get a crane over there. I was gonna say this thing is great for picking up rocks off the road, like the best. Absolutely love this thing. I don't know if it'll fit the generator. Let me get the crane out there, and then we'll look, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll grab that other truck because we know it'll fit in that one.
Did you just hit level 15?
If I did, I didn't see it pop up on the screen. I don't know.
14. A little away. Because at level 15 you get an absolutely fantastic
Yeah, you definitely don't level up as fast in here as you do in SnowRunner. SnowRunner, by the time you finish the first map, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I think by then in Michigan you get like 20 something, 21, 22.
Alright, which
So
way
by
am
the
I
time
going
you get
here? Besides, the wrong way. I pulled out of the garage and went left. I should have went right.
this big guy for the stumps. build the bridge at some point.
All right.
What are you doing? I just got over here.
It's a minor miracle the machine yard is still standing. With our usual luck, there'd be a crater instead. Yet, here it is. And it just needs some dust brushed off. I can hardly believe my eyes.
Went right by the shoreline. Go from the forest was actually very impossible.
Rocks. There's got to be rocks at the top of it. That's just begging for a bridge when resources become a little more readily available.
Yeah, I mean, we need to activate the cement factory before it will give us the bridge options. I don't want us, but to get it definitely.
Now that I look at the size of that, that thing would have fit in that other tracked one. That's a little tiny guy. All right. Now, if we head north out of here, follow that road that's on the right-hand side, and come around, there's that semi-shallow spot in the water
Yep.
that we can use to get across, and then that'll bring us back up to the road that we built.
I remember that shallow one had a whole bunch of big holes in the middle.
Yeah, you got to kind of work your way around it.
I'm not in scouts no more, so I'm working myself around it and get wrong.
Right. But we've also got bigger tires.
No, I seen that scout. I know the stars are big.
Yeah, the Lynx has some pretty big tires.
I stole about, I think, 50.
Yeah, you kind of gotta do this one from an airborne view so that you can see everything. I think you gotta go north-ish.
We gotta.
But we got a bunch
Come
of,
to-
yeah, we got the little craters.
Yeah. Do you wanna? Yeah. I do wanna. I don't know if this little though. We gotta go by the shore and try to make it to the sand quarry.
If we, this road right to your left, well, off your rear left corner, I think if we take that, because I remember we went through this pond before, and this pond wasn't that deep. And we can take that around, and that'll get us in by the bottom sand quarry that's by the tunnel base exit. And then swing that right around.
No. 30 minutes. Come on. Put the stumps on it. No, the road here.
Yeah, it should go around to your left, I believe. And then it'll arc us back up around to the tunnel base. Yep.
Quarry, just go around.
It should arc around left.
Cross traffic.
Yeah, there's something we didn't have in SnowRunner. Having to get to an intersection and wait. And at least from this point, we know exactly where we got to go. I didn't see that sign that said passing lane.
Driving probably, or I don't know, 15-ton crane or something, I guess. Make my own lane.
I'm kind of stuck behind him.
Yeah, that thing get right
Don't you blow your horn at me, you slowpoke.
Having an argument with AI now.
Lucky I didn't push him off the road. He didn't have anything in the back.
I think that route doesn't have any rewards either.
It is funny though. You cut them off and they blow the horn at you. I mean, that was pretty aggressive too. He held on to that for a minute.
Didn't like to be passed twice.
All right, objective complete. 14. Yeah, rank 14.
To rank 14.
Yeah. I'm about halfway to 15. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the stream right there. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like it, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Sergey, you want to say your goodbyes?
Thank you everyone for watching. Like and subscribe.
Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. And we will see you next time.
I'll see you later.
Okay, see you, Sergey.